So hello friends, welcome to my channel Jobonymous, and in today's video we are going to talk about some amazing work from home job opportunities in Tech Mahindra where freshers as well as experienced candidates can apply. So in this video we are going to discuss eligibility, how to apply and the interview related questions and answers. So be there in the video till the end, and before starting this video please do subscribe to this channel and like my videos to support my channel. So regarding the first job role, it is for blended process, and here you could be a 12th pass or a graduate in any stream you can apply. You need to have good command in English, good typing speeds, approx 30 words per minute with 90% accuracy, and ability or the equipments to do work from home. Now, job description is simple. You have to resolve customer queries by email as well as calling because it is a blended support. And as I told you before, blended role, you have to do both chat and calling. Now, regarding the salary, a salary is around 2,50,000 per month and it is a work from home job. Regarding the interview rounds, round 1 is HR round, just basic introduction questions on telephone. Round 2 will be versant writing. The three things they will cover here is English grammar, so some fill in the blanks will be there. Then your typing speed test will be there, and lastly they will give you a topic to write an email. So if you want to go in detail, you can go through my versant video for Amazon. I'm giving the link in the description. And if required, sometimes round 3 also happens with the manager, or sometimes candidates who did well get selected after round 2 only. Next is for inbound voice calling. So inbound is when you take calls from the customer. So here you will not have to call the customer, you will receive calls from the customer. So it is an inbound and a voice based role. Again, eligibility criteria is pretty much the same. Regarding the job description, you have to take calls from customers, inbound voice process, and have to resolve their queries. Regarding the job details, here salary can be anywhere between 2 to 2.5 lakhs and it is also a work from home job. Regarding the interview rounds, generally only one round is taken for this. This is pretty easy, HR or the manager round. Some basic questions will be asked. Version test is usually not there for this inbound voice process. Now for the last opening of today, it is for international voice process. So here also eligibility is pretty similar, and I think 12 pass here cannot apply, graduates can apply, and you need to have excellent communications for this one. So you need to be really good in communications. Again, you have to take calls from customers and solve their queries. This it is this kind of job, and some technical know-how you should have regarding the computer and the system so that you can resolve. So it is a bit of technical support, but it is a non-technical job. So salary for this is a bit more. It can go somewhere between 3 to 4 lakhs per annum. So I've written average 3,50,000. Regarding the interview rounds, again round 1 will be HR round and round 2 will be voice versa. So for blended it was voice written. For this one it is voice versant, and they will check your pronunciation and fluency. The topics they will cover are, firstly you have to read a sentence. So there will be some sentences written and they will ask you to read that sentence. So in that they will check your fluency and pronunciation, and then you will have to repeat the sentence. So they'll speak a sentence and then you just have to repeat it, then rearrange the sentence. They will give you a sentence which is not in proper format. You will have to rearrange it so that it becomes a meaningful sentence. Then round 4 will be story retelling. They will tell you a short story of 1 minute. You have to remember the story and tell them the story in your own words. So tell as much as you can. Then there will be open questions, so they can ask you anything like what do you prefer, vegetarian or non-vegetarian food, and why, these kind of questions. So these five topics will be there and total will be 100 marks, and you need to score at least 60 to pass this. So this will not be easy, but you can do that. My tips would be avoid fillers like These kind of fillers, they are not allowed in voice version. If you do that, your chances and of selection will be less. Avoid dead air, speak slow and loud. And round 3 again, if required, will be manager round. Now I'll cover round by round what are the questions. So first of all, in round 1 HR, they will ask you to give brief introduction about yourself. Why this role? So whatever role you are applying, you can say. If you are applying for blended, you can say you have good communications and written as well as verbal. If you are going for voice based, then you can say you have good communications, these kind of skill and interpersonal skills. Why Tech Mahindra? So you can talk about good things about Tech Mahindra, like it is an MNC, it has a brand name, and do you have necessary equipments to do work from home? So these kind of questions they can ask. Then round 2, I have already told you for both of them. Round 3, operations round, they can ask you questions like what is a BPO. So you should be aware about its definition, difference between BPO and call center. So these two questions I have already covered before in video for 24/7 AI. So I'm giving the link in the description. You can watch that video. Then they will give you a topic to speak. Very common topics are talk about your college life or your favorite holiday destination. These are the two most common topics that have been seen that are given in Tech Mahindra. Then what are your goals and aspirations? So this also I've covered. Goals are short term, aspirations are long term. Are you comfortable with rotational shift? Because that may be required. So here you will have to talk accordingly. And if you have any experience, they will ask you about your previous experience, and especially in international voice, because for the first two roles, freshers are okay, they are welcome. But for the international one, they would prefer someone to have at least 1 year of experience. Now I'll tell you how to apply. It is pretty simple. The jobs have been floated on Naukri.com and other portals. But instead of applying through that, you can just directly contact the HR. The number of HR is given for every job opening. So whichever job opening you feel comfortable, you can contact that HR. Either the mobile number will be there or the email ID will be there. So you can contact accordingly. And please look at these locations, because even though it is work from home, you have to be in these particular cities when the offices will reopen. So it is this kind of job. So I hope this video would have been useful for you. So please do like this video and subscribe to my channel to get more such openings in future, and I'll meet you in the next video. Till then.